Bruno, just in relation to, you mentioned there Raul Jimenez and giving him that sort of break. I was just looking at his schedule there in terms of his international schedule as well. He probably has the busiest schedule of any player playing in the Premier League, given the situation with the CONCACAF and Mexico. Have you spoken to him that has been mentally draining on him? Has he found himself being shattered from all the travel all across the world? Do you feel that's had an effect on him, the grueling schedule with his country as well?
Look, that's the balance we need to find. So I think we both agree, me and the Mexican national coach, we don't want injured Raul. So I think he managed well. Raul played 90, after he played 60, and after he played 30. And my concern is about the travel. So we travel, he arrived on Friday, and when I look at him, he need to recover, he need to sleep. On Saturday, I look at him, and he said he feel okay, but he felt, and but I need to take my decisions. When I put him to warm up, I think it's 60 minutes. And every time I look for the players who in the warm up, he say, I'm okay, put me inside, I want to help the team. But look, we need to take the best decision. So for the future, I think that the best thing to do is day by day, and we are managing him. It's important for us, and also is important for Mexico. We want to take the best for him in the Premier League. And in the same way, it's going to be a proud for us and for the Wolves, and also for us in the building here, and also for the fans, to see Raul play for Mexico in the World Cup. So we need to manage this day by day, and to the most important thing, and we are in the same page. We don't want to injure Raul because it's very important for us and for Mexico.
And I suppose, Bruno, there's never really a good time to face Leeds or a Marcelo Bielsa outfit. But at the moment, Leeds are going through a mini sort of injury crisis at the moment. Calvin Phillips, their English international, is out for this game. Patrick Bamford, their main striker, is out. Although Rafinha is coming back as well. But when you know yourself, when you're missing players from the spine of your team, it's going to affect you because your game plan is based around those players. So Calvin and Patrick Bamford, they hold down key positions within that Leeds team. So it's going to be very hard for them to replace them all the same.
Look, I think when you can see the question in two ways. First of all, is okay, they are important players like we have Raul, but he didn't play the last game. But in the same way, it's a question of opportunity. So the players will come inside, will have opportunity to show something. And when you have that kind of chances, you give sometimes more than you usually do. So Leeds, he have his own problems, but for sure, if you look for us and what happened in the last 2 weeks, we have also our own problems. Only, like I said to you, is out. Raul is out. Wang is traveling, and he didn't perform as so well like they did. Jinkão, it was out 10 days for COVID after his good performance against Leeds. Gerson is out. Pedro Neto, one of the best players for my season, it's out. So when you look back for the problems, I think it's similar problems. So I think that's the way. I think the proud I have in this moment, I think is the same maybe Bielsa have in his own players. We can change the team, but the standards are there. So the way to play are there. So he will choose 11 guys. I will choose my 11 guys, and for sure the guys who go inside continue to play like the team you usually play.
And finally, for me, Bruno, we know when a new manager comes in at the start of the season, each manager brings along his own principles, his own philosophies, his own transition, and it can be some way different or some way similar to the previous manager, but it's always, there's a difference all the same, and it takes time to bed in. Do you feel now at the moment, roughly 8 games into the Premier League now, that that bidding has taken place at Wolves and we're seeing the net results of it, the upward climb up the Premier League table, that that transition period has passed now?
Look, in this job, the things are, we are so worried about what happened day by day. I didn't have time to realize what we did in the last 3 months. So, but I think during 3 months it's too soon to balance, especially when we have the previous manager with a big success to come. We cannot forget, and the fans will not forget for sure. The Nuno's role in the club the last 4 years. He bring the team. I remember the team, so 18, 17 in the championship, and he goes and they put the team to play in the UEFA Cup. So we cannot forget that. So I think it's early to say or to do a balance. What is important for me when I come is to see or try to understand what the things come. The things that I agree and I feel it work with the team, I don't like to change. But the things I believe and the things this is important for me as a manager to see in the training or in the game, I want to change as soon as possible. So I think it was a mix to continue what was doing, but in this some things try to break and try to create different things to start a new era. But it's like not to start a new era, but it's more like to start to continue what the previous manager did. With my own fingertips, of course.
Okay, thank you to the broadcasters. If we can turn the camera off there, Alex, and then